we did already ask this next question. How did you get involved with Autism on the Seas?
Yeah.
But is there anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, so I think, there's different levels of involvement with Autism on the Seas. And so I think, it's interesting, to talk about our staff volunteers. And so our general staff that go on these cruises, they are volunteers. And so they are volunteering their time to go on this. We don't have like paid staff that go on these cruises. The group leaders do kind of coordinate some, so they get some of their travel paid for and things like that.
Sure.
So there is some incentive there. And so, but you can kind of step into the role of a group leader, if that's, something that is needed. And then, if that's something that the organization feels like you're moving into as you've gone through your journey as a volunteer. And so, but I think it's great to know that all of our volunteers are like fully vetted in being able to handle pretty much any situation with a lot of different diagnoses, not just autism. And so we have people that are, retired SPED teachers or SPED teachers, ABA therapists, RBTs, PT, OT, speech, assistant level. So, and just have ample experience with, all types of, issues that come with any kind of special need. So it's just really neat to be a part of something.
I didn't realize that it was a volunteer basis. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who aren't getting paid a penny, but they're coming to
They're
to
probably
serve these
paying their own way.
families.
Yeah, a
Wow.
lot of them are. So, if they're close to if they have a home port that's close to them, then if they choose to go out of their home port, then there's not a whole lot of expenses to get there. But if they choose, like they want to go on a different cruise that's, not out of their home port, then they would choose to make that decision to contract a cruise out of that. And so they may have to pay for they'll pay for their transportation to get there. So,
Man.
Wow.
That's cool.
That is amazing.
yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then I think just not only meeting the families that are on these trips, and staying connected that way, and just creating this environment, this culture that we have in this community, but also the staff, just getting to meet staff from all over the world, and then taking different ideas from them, like. What do how do you guys operate, and how do you do this in your state? And what have you seen in your clinic, and things like that. And so it's just it's a neat environment to be a part of, just in general. But
that sounds like it. That makes sense though. It's kind of a mixing bowl or a melting pot, if you will.
Yeah, it really is.
You can bounce off each other's expertise, experience, network, all the above.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
it's really fun.
cool.
Is Autism on the Seas a nonprofit?
So the Autism on the Seas itself, it's a business, and so it runs like a travel agency.
Right.
We do have a Autism on the Seas Foundation,
Yes.
and that is the nonprofit side of it.
So people
And
can
so-
give
Yes,
into that.
so people can donate. And it
Wink,
goes,
wink.
yeah.
you can donate, and it goes directly into assisting families on vacations as well. So we have a grant system that families can apply for grants in order to be able to go on particular cruises,
Wow.
and so they can get grants towards their financial
awesome.
assistance
That's
towards
so
their
awesome.
vacations.
I'm not gonna lie. Like coming from a parent's perspective,
Yep.
seeing people so freely giving of their time, their finances, their resources, their energy,
Yep.
all of that to a community that, I will be honest, in my opinion, is probably one of the most underserved communities in the world.
Yeah.
Is children with special needs, and subsequently their parents like us,
Right.
we get worn down.
Yeah.
Like we get very worn down, and I know you do too, even
Yeah.
as a professional. But coming from a parent's perspective, having respite care that we can look at the individuals helping our children and know that these people, like you said, these people are vetted. These people
Yes.
care. These
Yep.
people, I mean, they wouldn't be here if they didn't
Yeah.
care about what they do, and
Yep.
so that's awesome.
That's amazing. That would be an amazing thing truly to give into. I feel like that would bless some families. So do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
Yeah, it's just really exciting. And so I really, I really charge, families to look into it and see if this is something that they would, be interested for them as well. But I think that's one of the greatest things is just that sense of community that comes out of it. And so, and that's
Yeah.
what keeps people coming back. So, and just something that they thought they would never be able to do on top of that, and people giving towards this organization for people to be able to take a vacation. Yes, it is kind of unheard of. You know, we talk about people getting stuff that, you know, okay, I can see it's medically necessary, and so we're going to
Right.
give towards those things.
Right.
And so,
Yeah.
but this is a leisurely activity. You know, it's
Right.
vacation, but it's also something that you're just like, this is such a need for our
Yeah,
families
it
to be
is.
able to have a break, and
People don't know that.
they have no idea. And so, yeah, and so to be able to provide that for families, and I think our volunteers that are surrounded by those families every day, surrounded by those kids, and they know, you know, they know what they go through on a daily basis, to be able to provide them an opportunity to like rest and relax and take a breath.
Yes.
Yeah.
And usually our staff are the ones that are like, get out, like go
Yeah, yeah,
away,
go do your
leave your
thing.
kid, go do your
Yeah.
thing. I don't care what you do, like go to the hot tub, go take a nap, you know, whatever,
Right.
just go. And so for those families to be able to like take down those barriers and
That's
remove those
amazing.
walls.
Even have a
and do
little
that.
date, you know,
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
Everybody, if you liked the video that you just saw, be sure to check out the full video here, and over here like and subscribe to our channel. You know, we're just two parents out here trying to let every family with special needs and autism know that they're not alone. So if you're into that type of content, or you know someone who is, which I'm pretty sure everyone does know someone at least, be sure to share this video, share this content with them, help our channel grow. Once again, we're just two parents trying to make a difference. Help us out. Until next time, we love you guys. Peace.